Good day everyone, I'm Emblem Blaze, and welcome back to another episode of the TriPoint podcast with Kinunners and myself. This is episode number 29.
We're here.
We're here again.
Yeah, this is indeed 29. I'm so proud.
I realized I didn't say episode 29 when I was doing the proper part of the intro. We're almost...
I mean, you said it after.
Yeah, we're almost 30 episodes.
Almost.
Almost 30 episodes.
It does not feel like it has been that many weeks, to be honest.
Yeah, when you think about it, there's like a reflection of
I'm
how many
still back
weeks.
here, and my brain's just logged back into, like, episode 2.
That's like when I was playing Klonoa and I uploaded the 10th episode, I was like, I feel like I haven't been playing this for 10 weeks.
I did the same thing with Slime Rancher. I was like,
it's like 2.5 months.
Recording
like...
episode 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that does not feel like it. Because like, it's a strange feeling, because usually you'd think like when you go a week between recording things, like you simply, or 2 weeks in some cases, like you simply wouldn't remember where you're up to.
Yeah, exactly.
However, for some of these, it's like I jump back in and I'm like straight away know exactly what's happening. I'm like, how is this?
Exactly.
Why does this happen only on the games that I record?
Yeah, never any other game, eh?
It's such a strange...
I can go like a week without playing like, I don't know, probably an RPG or something. I'm like, I've got no clue.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero.
That's my biggest problem with Zelda games. It's like,
yeah, that's fair actually.
I get like halfway through and then I take like a week's break because I need to do something else, and I get back and I'm like, I gotta have to restart. I've completely lost.
Absolutely no idea.
Oh golly, it's like this week's Klonoa episode is going to be literally me failing. Literally, I like failed the stage that I was on for like half an hour.
Oh, that's just kind of sad, honestly.
I was like, at the end of it, I was super frustrated because like with lost levels as well, it was frustrating me earlier in the day, and then I couldn't get past this stage in Klonoa. Yeah. I'm like, that's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm game over.
Can't get past any levels today.
This is it for me today. Oh golly. Oh gosh, it is a mess.
No one's getting past levels today.
Oh golly. Which does at least mean it extends my Klonoa episodes out by another week, because I literally have a failure episode.
That is true.
Anyway.
It's fine.
Any small things?
Nah.
Nate. Andy.
10 out of 10.
Oh golly.
Alright, moving on.
Yep. Did I tell you? I can't remember if I told you this. It would have been out from the last podcast ever. I can't remember if I ever told you that they, the producers over at the Sonic teams sort of discussed Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure?
Or Sonic Adventure, the gameplay style, I guess. They were talking about like...
You better come out with a remake one day.
Oh, they were talking about how they can't bring back the Chow Garden because it isn't intertwined to the Sonic Adventure gameplay style.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
What does?
It does. It does intertwine, okay? We need the Chow Gardens. They have to be there.
I understand that. However, like they're saying they can't bring it back for newer games because it's intertwined in the Adventures.
Oh, that's what you mean.
In like Adventures gameplay style.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's a fair point. You can make it somewhere on the side.
You can make it work. Like
you can make it work.
There's no reason you can't
That's
do a
just
whole
lazy.
like full Chow Garden game.
Literally, I'd be delighted.
Oh, they need to release like Tamagotchis with like Chow Gardens.
Yes.
I know that you
Chow.
technically, back on the Dreamcast, with the games on there that had the Chow Garden, you could like upload it. You know how like the Dreamcast's controller has like a little screen that you can pull out and take with you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could like upload it to that and you could take it out like a little Tamagotchi.
That's so good. Bring it back.
And I believe when they were ported
Bring
over
the
to
Dreamcast back.
GameCube, you could do it on the GBA as well, kind of. Bring the Dreamcast
okay.
back. Yes, please, actually. I want them to do like a Dreamcast. You know, they're doing like their third version of like a Genesis Mini now.
Why?
I don't know. All I want is a Dreamcast Mini. I will buy that.
I'm sure a lot of people would.
I want that. I want to get all of Sega's consoles because I think they're fun. They're fun.
They are fun.
They're really unique. Like, even compared to
They're a little bit
Nintendo, they always
wacky
try to make their
looking.
consoles unique. However, you look at a Sega console, you're like, that's a Sega console.
Exactly. You know, just by looking at it, it's a Sega console.
Oh, I noticed Atari have brought out a new console as well. Like
What? Have they?
it's like a 7200 plus or something. It's like a mini Atari 7200 that can play 2600 games.
Okay then.
It's Atari. They do what they want.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
If they want to confuse the market, they confuse the market.
Yes, that's the best
I
way to do
remember like 3 or 4 years back now, they released like the Atari VHS or VCS or something like that, and it was like literally a little mini computer that was emulating like Atari games. It was like $800, and I'm like, this is literally a computer
800?
in a wooden box.
That'd be like someone getting Doom to work on a calculator and selling it for like $500.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's funny. I don't even know why. Like, I don't know how well it did. I'm assuming it did fairly okay. I haven't heard any negative things about it. But like,
Oh,
it's super strange. It's out of like place. Oh, I wish like,
yeah.
oh, I really want like Neo Geo to like release a little mini
Neo
version of
Geo?
some of their old consoles as well.
I don't know what that is.
Neo Geo, I believe, I might be wrong about this. I believe they're the ones who own like Terry and all that from
Oh, okay.
yeah, or at least that's the platforms that those games like started
Yeah.
on.
Oh, okay.
And there's a Sonic game called Sonic Pocket Adventure on the Neo Geo Pocket, which is a little handheld. And I want that to be re-released.
Little tiny handheld.
But what I understand, it's basically Sonic 2. However, it's got classic Sonic with the green eyes, and Eggman starts in his classic outfit, and at the end of the game, he's in his normal, like, I guess, gentleman-like Eggman outfit.
Gentleman-like?
I don't know, what would you call it?
I don't know, actually. It's Eggman's outfit.
His suit of some description.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I want that game to be re-released because I want to see it. I want to play it.
Yeah.
I want it
fair
to
enough.
exist. Game preservation, please.
Yes, please.
Anyway,
Please.
what was I gonna? Oh yeah, quickly talk about that Shadow as Batman thing that's come out.
That one's just lost on me, honestly.
Batman.
But why?
Do you think there'll be like, because it says in the description DC cross Sonic. Do you reckon there'll be like a little mini series where like Shadow is Batman and Sonic's like the Flash or something?
I hope so.
I really want that. I want like Knuckles can be, I guess, like Superman or something. Oh god,
imagine?
it's because Batman is now 85 years old.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I saw that Lego brought out a little thing earlier. They did like a celebration of like all the different Lego Batmans and the vehicles and all that sort of thing. Yeah, 85. That is old. He's an old guy. Doesn't look any old, does he?
Yeah.
He does so.
Dang it, Bruce.
Bruce don't age.
Bruce don't age. The butler doesn't either.
Yeah. Alfred. It confused me, like the start of the Lego thing. I know this is really off topic. How the start of the Lego thing had like Commissioner Gordon running up to the roof to turn the bat signal on. However, he like stole a donut on the way. I'm like, is this like an evil Commissioner Gordon or something?
Commissioner Gordon? What?
Even though it was only like a donut, I was like, wow, that's not how Commissioner Gordon works. He's like the nicest guy
Commissioner
in the
Gordon
world.
is the most goody two-shoes dude ever.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Commissioner
Anyway.
Gordon would never.
Anyway, yeah, Shadow is Batman in fun Sega thing.
Shadow is Batman.
I don't know if anything will come for it or if it was something simply a little fun thing. Who knows? I kind of want to see something come from it though.
The outfit is a little strange.
As silly as it is, I want to see something come. Yeah, I mean the fact that Shadow's wearing an outfit in general.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Oh god, who would be like a Batwoman like counterpart? Would it be Rouge? Oh, it'd be Rouge. No, that should be Catwoman. Would she? Would she be?
Rouge is literally Batwoman.
Yeah, or Catwoman though.
I feel like no, that's just Blaze.
Blaze is Catwoman. I mean, she is a Catwoman, I guess. You're not wrong there.
I don't know. I see it as being actually Wave more than anything.
Oh god. Oh yeah, Wave. Wave does make a lot of sense, I guess. If we're going like full. Oh gosh, we got to figure out all the rest of the characters now. Who would Tails be? Tails would be like Robin, right?
But working with Shadow?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Because who would be Robin?
I so badly want to say Omega.
Omega Robin. Omega Robin. Omega can be Alfred.
Yes! I don't know. Who would be Robin? No one who works
Commissioner
with,
Gordon
Shadow's
can be
underling.
Vector.
Yep. No, it'd be SBO.
Yes, probably.
Vector would 100% steal a donut.
Oh god. That's not wrong. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Amy would be someone.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either. Big would be Bane.
Bane? Oh.
Imagine.
Bane.
I mean, Big was voiced by Duke Nukem at one point.
Fair point.
It could work.
It could. I think you'd have to change Big personality-wise, but
It's fine.
it's fine.
Oh, yo. And Eggman would be the Penguin.
Yes.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Swish 2.
Swish.
Swish 2. The Swish. The Nintendo Swish.
The Nintendo fish.
The Nintendo Fish. The Nintendo Snap.
No, that's...
I mean, it could work, because... I don't know if you saw...
I wouldn't call it a
yeah, we're
fish.
talking about the leaks that have come out.
Oh, yeah.
They've leaked pictures and things like that, and they look like they're most probably real.
Most probably.
The Switch simply looks like a better Switch.
It literally... I saw it and I was like, you sure that isn't just the Switch?
There are some noticeable differences.
There are, yeah, but...
And they're
At the
like
same time, it's
two
like,
USB-C ports, one on the top and one on the bottom.
Yeah.
Would that be
The
a good
controllers
thing
are
for
slightly
you?
different. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Considering you would have to plug it in down the bottom and then try use it separately.
Like 6 different ways, yep.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, the Joy-Cons, they're like, everything's like more rounded.
It is a little bit more rounded. There's also the buttons are slightly different, I think.
Yeah, I think everything's like slightly
right
different.
one has
I
a
think the
second-
Joy-Cons are a little bit bigger because the screen. I think someone's put it up like
Yeah.
next to a normal Switch, and like it is
Yeah, there
bigger.
is.
It's like an 8-inch compared to 7-inch or something like that.
Yeah, it is slightly bigger, yeah.
Yeah, or like 8 or 9-inch or something like that. Which means like the Joy-Cons themselves are bigger. Which, thank you. Disappointingly though, it is kind of sad that it looks like they haven't really put any grips on the Joy-Cons.
Yeah. I would prefer grips, actually, personally, but that's just me.
I like the grips and things like that. Yeah, no. They haven't seemed to put
It
anything
looks
like
like
that
they
on it.
actually
Which
have
means
a
all the grip
select
businesses will be happy because they can continue selling more grips.
Yep. More money.
And then the way the Joy-Cons attach, I think we've talked about this in the past, it looks like they like magnetically snap on.
No, I don't like the magnetic. I never have.
I've always been taught all my life never to put magnets near technology.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like,
Every
look,
time
this
I
thing has
see-
magnets on either side, in between, like either side of a circuit board and screen.
Yeah, either side of literally a motherboard. Like,
It's like, okay, I don't know. We'll see what sort of happened over the lifetime of the Switch. Switch 2, the Swish,
yeah,
the Nintendo Swish,
the fish.
the Nintendo Fish. Imagine if they made it look like a fish. Like the left Joy-Con was a tail
I
and the
would
right
love
Joy-Con
that.
was like the fish head.
I want someone to make a design like that now.
Oh my god. Do you think they will keep the IR sensor?
I don't know. To be
Judging by
honest-
the pictures I saw, I couldn't really tell, I guess. However, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see.
Let's have a look at some of these pictures again. I can't remember. I'm like scrolling back through a video.
Find the pictures.
I will find them somewhere. Oh yeah, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom leaked. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
Apparently it's like-
well, yeah.
Apparently it's like leaked online. The game.
Okay. And
That's about normal for these days.
yeah, that's nothing new.
Oh, come on, pictures. Here we
Come
go.
on now, pictures.
Come on, bitches. Inanimate, like, viewing thing.
Viewing object that I can't personally turn around. Come on now.
Oh, golly. Well, I think as well, the Joy-Cons, how, like, like, the player lights display is different, I think. Or is it the same?
What does
I
that
can't
mean?
even tell. They're like on the side of like the connecty bit instead of on the front, or I guess I don't even know if that makes sense.
Oh, that's
They're
what
like
you
on
meant.
top instead of on the side.
Yeah. I don't think the sensor's on there.
Yeah, I don't think the sensor's on there either, which is going to be interesting because like I mean, as far as we're aware, the Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible. What are they going to do with like IR sensor based games?
What if they bring out an adapter?
A little IR adapter. The itty bitty IR adapter.
Sounds plausible.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, and then like yeah, if you look at the side
Have
of it,
it
like
like
how
a
it's not
Wii
a rail
sensor.
system anymore. It's sort of like clicks on.
Yeah. That's totally not dodgy at all.
I'm curious to see how well it like sticks together.
But for how long though? You know?
Yeah. Who knows? I think the bumpers look a lot bigger as well on the sides of the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
On the connected
I think
bit.
it's just because that's bigger in general.
Yeah, that's true. And then like
What's bothering me is
Yeah.
that the right one seems to have a start and a select button
wait, really?
on the bottom. I'm assuming that's what they are anyway. Because it still has the capture button on the left. And then
Yeah, and then oh yeah, there's two buttons.
there's two. We have one normally.
Yeah, usually it's the home button. Because if
Yeah.
you do look at some of the pictures, the plus and the minus are up the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think it. Yeah, what is that button? Ooh,
It's like a big one and a tiny one.
I can't believe I didn't even pick that up.
Really?
Yeah, it's like another. You know what I think it
One
probably
of them's
is?
square.
Yeah. You know what I think it probably is?
What?
I'd say it's probably another capture button if you're using a Joy-Con each.
Oh, probably.
Why
Yeah,
not two home
probably,
buttons?
yeah.
I don't know.
Why would you need 2 home buttons?
If each one is using a different Joy-Con. At that point, put 2 joysticks on each Joy-Con as well. May as well.
Just make the joysticks the same.
Oh god. What sort of gets me though is because like these Joy-Cons are like taller than the current Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
However, the button placement is sort of in the same place. Therefore, if you're using like the left Joy-Con on its side, your right hand is going to be like stretching in to try to reach those buttons.
Yeah, it's still really awkward.
Unless you put like, you're going to have to hold it like the left hand on the left side and then like put your right hand underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You hold it like you're trying to take a picture with a camera.
Yeah, kinda. Oh god. Something I am disappointed though about this is it doesn't look like there is a camera on this.
No, I don't think there is.
That makes me sad. I was hoping for a camera, because it would have been nice for them to do every social feature under the sun and have like a little camera.
Yeah.
Never looks like that would be the case. We haven't yet seen what the dock's gonna look like either.
No, this is just the Switch.
Speculation time. I don't think it's gonna be like a full dock like this one. I think it's gonna be like a little dock that you sit the Switch in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice if the Switch, you know like those Google Home hubs things?
Yeah.
Where they like sit there and show the time. It'd be nice if you had the dock, like the Switch docked, it showed like the time and notifications and stuff on the Switch screen while you're doing everything on the main
I
screen.
see what you mean.
That'd be pretty neat.
That'd be alright, yeah.
That'd simply be pretty neat.
Why does the top of it look like a weird looking Vita?
It does. Well, that's what one of my friends said when they first saw it. They're like, well, actually, when I first said it was more round, they were like, it like a Vita. I'm like, oh yeah.
Not quite. It's
It is
right
kind
in
of rounded
between
like the
those.
Vita, though. It simply seems more. It's like upgrading from like phones like over the years. That's kind of what it
Yeah.
reminds me of. It's like it starts
They
out with like the
slowly
base model,
become more
which looks
square.
fine, and no one's ever like really asked a question about how it looks. And then as they get newer and newer, they get like sleeker and sleeker. It's like,
Yeah.
and then eventually they go back to boxy again because they run out of ideas to how to make it
No,
sleeker.
it does look like the power button and the volume buttons are still really small again.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can understand it, but at the same time, you can make them a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's probably safe to assume that everything is slightly bigger, considering the console itself is slightly bigger.
Yeah.
However, like at the same time, yeah, I understand what you mean. It's like I always have trouble with the volume buttons, like on the
The volume
OLED. I
buttons
don't know
are the
about on
worst.
the original. I can't even remember. It's been a while. Like I always have
The
trouble with the
original
volume buttons on the
is-
OLED. I always press the wrong one, almost all the time.
Yeah, I press the wrong one all the time.
This is such a frustrating thing. And then like oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Then
back
you
to
actually accidentally hit the off button.
yeah, I know that feeling.
I've done that too many times.
I'm trying to turn down my like you're trying to turn down the volume, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the switch is turned off.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. No sound at all, I guess.
Oh god. Well, actually, looking at the underneath side of the like 3D model, there is like slots for an IR sensor could be on both of the Joy-Cons.
True.
Maybe, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's going to use the same hinge design as the OLED. Good. Don't change that. It's perfect. It's like, which is fine with me. And then, hey, there is actually a picture here that like shows the different sizes, isn't there? Yeah, the size difference. Yeah, here's the top. Yeah, those little volume buttons are like...
I was like, the base is clearly a little bit bigger. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Why does it look like a Tic Tac?
I don't know. It'd be nice if, like... Something I missed from the Vita that no console's ever done, because I have a feeling they basically thought it was like a failure. It was like the back touch pad.
Yeah.
I really like that. I like being able to
nice.
like do different things with it, assign different things to it. That's fun.
Oh, also the flap for the cards
Oh yeah, the
when you
flap.
put them in.
Oh, the flap for the cards.
It looks like it's another flap.
It's like on the
It's
OLED.
exactly the same.
I feel like I almost pull my nail off trying to get the flap open.
On the original one, I feel like I'm gonna pull the flap off.
Yeah.
All the
Two
time.
different extremes.
Yeah. Like one is way too reinforced, the other is way too flimsy.
Yeah. I guess they like. I guess they want to protect it. Have like, what else could they do?
I get it, but yeah, that is a good question.
I guess like they could. I mean, the 3DS didn't have a flap, and the cartridge sort of like laid bare.
I mean, it kind of sat there like as the back though at the
Yeah.
same time.
I guess they can't really. I mean, they definitely can't really do that with the Switch carts of how they're sort of designed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
don't
only
know.
thing I could think of that they can do is just that they left the top open.
Yeah, which could lead
And
to
that's it.
dust and water problems.
Yeah.
All
Which
sorts.
doesn't help anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of a... The other thing they could do, which would be hilarious, is if they had the slot underneath the stand.
Underneath the stand.
Yeah, in
Oh,
the
you
OLED,
mean,
or
like-
like in the normal Switch as well. In the OLED and the normal Switch, like they have the SD card. You pull up the stand and you put the SD card in.
Yeah.
It'd be into like
I was
there
gonna
might be
say,
like
what are we
that'd be a way
operating
to do
this like a SIM card?
it. They start putting like little
Just pull it
holes
out to
on
the
the flap,
side.
and you have to use a pin to pull it out every single time.
Yeah.
And just for the game, and it's like, oh, I gotta quickly get my little pin. Oh no, I've lost it.
I gotta get my pin, guys. Give
I'm
me
stuck.
2 minutes.
It reminds me of like oh, do you know the Nokia N-Gage?
No?
Oh, it was a little taco-shaped console from back in like 2001 or something silly.
I need to look this up.
Made by yeah, made by Nokia. It's a funny little thing. However, to get the game in, the game cartridge,
Oh!
to get the game cartridge in, you have to pull off the
That
back,
thing,
pull
I do
out
know
the
that
battery,
thing.
and put the cartridge in. Every time.
Awkward.
It's like,
I do know that thing, yeah.
yeah. It's a little taco.
Yeah. Little taco, yeah.
It was, to be fair, like as bad as the N-Gage was, it was surprisingly powerful for the time. It was able to play like the original Tomb Raider and stuff on it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Before, like that was long before the DS and the PSP came out with their 3D stuff.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah. It's like, little taco. I want. They need to bring out like a 20th anniversary edition or something.
Yeah, we can just
20th
bring
anniversary
back all the
taco.
consoles, please.
Yeah, bring back every console, everyone that's ever existed.
We gotta bring back this N-Gage, and we've gotta bring back the Dreamcast.
All three Intellivisions, the Magnavox Odyssey, every strange thing that Mattel tried during the 80s and 90s.
Bring back the original Pong.
All the original Pong consoles, every single one.
Yep.
All like 130 million of them.
Yep.
That's an exaggeration, hell yeah. Every single Game & Watch.
Yes, all the Game & Watches.
Simply bring back everything. Why not have everything at this point?
Yep.
Imagine how much this would cost.
It'd be so expensive.
Oh god. It's like I regret that I missed out on getting Sega released like a little mini version of the Game Gear.
Oh, okay.
It's like it could fit on your keychain and it could play the games, and all I can think of is my hands would hurt.
Yeah.
Such a small design. Oh, really? That's like you see those little like in general stores. You see those like little arcades, like my little tiny arcades or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
And it's like I can only try to imagine just trying to play this with my hands. Like,
Yeah. Impossible.
oh golly. Anyway, yeah, back to Switch 2. Oh golly. The Swish, I should say.
The Swish? The Swish
Nintendo
fish?
Swish. How do you reckon backwards compatibility will work? You think it'll simply work normally? Like you put it in and it works? Without even anything?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope that's how it is.
Although,
It is getting a little bit
wouldn't the
frustrating these
cartridge-
days how like... yeah. What were you saying, sorry?
Wouldn't the cartridge slot be slightly bigger though?
Yeah, I'd say they probably do it the same way that like the 3DS and the DS works, where like you can put DS games into the 3DS, however you can put 3DS games into the DS type thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But there'll probably be like a little notch or something on the Switch 2 cartridges that like won't fit in the original Switch or something like that.
Yeah.
However, does I say? Oh yeah, they get a little bit frustrated these days with all the companies saying they have backwards compatibility, and there's always like a caveat.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to play your 360 game on the Xbox, you have to put the 360 disc in and let it download the game.
Yeah.
It's like, let me play the game.
Please.
Please let me
It's
play
right
the
there.
game. Oh my god. Oh god. And then is it like the Wii and the Wii U? Like the fact that you have to like switch to
Aw.
Wii mode. To
The Wii and the Wii U.
you have to switch to Wii mode on the Wii U, which like turns off the system and completely starts it back up. I mean, that is like probably, I guess from like a technology standpoint, that is probably the best way to do it, because like it would mean like you're playing it on the hardware designed for it, I guess. However, it's not efficient.
Yeah, it really just isn't.
It's slow. It takes ages. And it means if you want to go play a Wii U game after playing a Wii game, you have to turn the whole console back off again, turn it back on again.
Yeah.
And like, it is possible for Wii games to be played through the Wii U menu, because the ones you download from the eShop work.
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh, really?
I don't know.
It's hilarious. Oh, gosh.
I just don't know anymore.
I think it'd be like hilarious. I know this is the thing with like the GBA stuff with the Game Boy Advance, when you put an original Game Boy cartridge and it like stuck out like halfway. Imagine if they did that with like the Switch 2. Like you couldn't close the flap because the Switch 1's cart is like a lot bigger or something.
No. Don't do that.
It'd be actually
I'd be
hilarious.
so
though.
scared of breaking a cartridge if that was the case.
Yeah, you're like
You know how thin those
like
things
you're
are?
walking past something and you accidentally hit the cartridge a little bit on something. It's like, nah, that's it. I was like, oh, one of my Vita games, Smart As, its cartridge is slightly breaking.
Oh.
And I was sad. I'm like, no, don't do this. Don't do this to me. I'm sure I can fix it somehow. I can probably put like a little piece of tape on the front or something. It'll fix itself.
Yeah, probably. It'll be fine.
The Vita lives no matter what we do.
The Vita will always live.
Even though they're trying to take it out at the moment, moving every one of its games over to everything else.
I mean, at least they're moving the games over and not just leaving
Yeah,
them in
for,
a graveyard.
I feel like a hypocrite because, like, I'm always like, oh yeah, always please put your older games on the newer things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Please do that for game preservation. However, with the Vita, I'm like, please don't do that.
Yeah, literally just keep giving us the Vita, you know?
So you take it off the Vita will have nothing left.
Yeah.
It's like I'm conflicted. Oh god. Because I noticed they released like Freedom Wars, the one that's being ported now separately and remastered and all that.
Yeah.
They released like a picture difference of the remaster versus the original, and like, oh, it's really pixelated on the original. I'm like, look at the size of the Vita screen. You wouldn't notice it.
Yeah, what? thing.
The Vita screen's like 360p.
What? Nah, I never would have guessed.
It's like it's like everyone who like I honestly don't think, and I don't think the Switch 2 will have it. I honestly don't think this like we need a 1080p screen on a Switch 2. Like
I don't think so.
maybe
personally.
if it is a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit higher, maybe in between 720 and 1080, you have like
Yeah.
the screen's small. You won't notice the. It's like
Yeah, I'd rather like smoothness and frame rate.
yeah, definitely. But what I understand, it's judging by rumors and leaks and all that sort of thing. The Switch 2 will, when out of its dock, will play basically like a PS4, and then in its dock will be like a PS4 Pro,
Oh, okay.
which is a massive jump.
It is. It's a huge jump.
And like, and it's not really a detriment to the Switch either, because like, you'd think, oh, that's like last gen and all that sort of thing. Have like, nobody's even moved on from last gen. We're halfway through this generation, and there's like 5 games that are exclusive. Like,
Yeah. 5 exclusives. Let's go.
I can't even think of anything on Xbox's side that. Oh, I guess Flight Simulator's not on the Xbox One. It's on the Series only.
Oh, true.
And then like there probably is some other things, and then like PlayStation has a bit more. Have like most games haven't stopped coming out for the One or the PS4. Like
Yeah, they're still coming out.
it's like therefore like I don't think the Switch is gonna miss out on most of the third
I don't
parties.
think so.
Considering
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think yeah, the Switch 2 it's a little bit different with the like compared to the normal Switch. Like when the normal Switch came out, for the first 2 years it was keeping up quite well, and then it stopped keeping up.
Yeah.
It started going downhill. I have a feeling the Switch 2 is going to keep up a lot better than the Switch 1 ever did.
I think so, yeah.
Not to mention, like, the Switch 2, while power-wise it'd be comparable to the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, its technology is a lot newer, regardless. Therefore, like,
Yeah.
newer technology generally has more tricks that can be done with it.
It has more that it can do. That's the whole point. It's
Yeah,
new.
exactly. Therefore, like, while they say, like, on paper, it's as powerful as a PS4 or a PS4 Pro, it might have some trick that those consoles never had to make a game run even smoother. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like I know everyone's like chucking around DLSS, which is Nvidia's upscaling thingy, which would be
Yeah.
amazing. Well, the way it
Like,
works,
good for
sort
it,
of like.
but like,
Sorry.
I said, like, good for it, but like,
Yeah.
come on now.
Oh, it'll help a lot if it is the case, especially in handheld. Have like.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see, like, they say PS4 Pro, is that the PS4 Pro has many options. It can be at 1080p, it can be at 4K, like, it'll do different things at
That
both.
is true, actually, yeah. It has multiple things, doesn't it?
Like, does that mean the Switch is as powerful as the PS4 Pro at 1080p, or at 4K? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
no,
I assume, personally, it's probably 1080p, but
yeah.
that's just me.
I do think the dock, at least for the Switch 2, will be able to upscale to 4K, because like it's a common thing now.
I think, yeah, but I also think it would depend on what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, I think it'll be like it'll have like resolutions that drop up and down depending on what it needs to do.
Yeah.
It's like
But I could see it going to 4K.
yeah, oh, it's the big thing at the moment. If it launched without 4K, it would be like a big hit against them, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it'll make them fail, because they've done this before with the Wii.
Yeah.
Where the 360 and the PS3 were like out with like 720 and 1080p resolutions, and the Wii's like, I'm launching with 480.
Exactly. The Wii is quality, okay?
Therefore, like, I don't think it would make it fail. I do think, like, this day and age, 4K is like the thing with 4K compared to like 8K and now 16K, which is a term that's now being thrown around for some reason.
16K?
Yeah.
What? Since when was that around?
Apparently,
I been
it's
sleeping
starting
for?
to become a thing that people have been talking about. As far as I'm concerned, you don't need to go above
Okay.
4K. Like, you can see the difference between 1080p
literally.
and 4K. Have like,
There is nothing wrong with 1080, let alone 4K, and going up to 8K and 16K. Who is doing that?
yeah. Well, I think it depends on like the big TV you've got there. Like I think looking
Well,
at
that
things
makes
at
sense.
1080 on that probably isn't as nice as looking at 4K. That makes sense. Have like,
Yeah, but that makes sense though, but like who has a TV that's like much bigger than that one, you know? Unless they're in a theater room.
8K TVs are being sold.
I mean, I get that, but like,
Why?
yeah, why? Yeah,
Why? I don't know.
literally just why.
Oh my god.
That's the only thing I could think of is they have a theater room.
Yeah. Well, usually you'd use a
And it's
projector or
huge.
something like that. Through
Yeah.
the room. I like projectors.
Projectors are fun.
They are. They're fun. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
8K TVs.
8K TVs.
Expensive things that I don't think I'm ever gonna get anytime soon. I don't even have a 4K
Yeah.
TV where I am. It's only.
Yeah.
It's technically only a 720p TV. However, it works at 1080. That really confuses me.
Don't ask questions, okay? It's...
Like it doesn't even work in the sense that like it says it's working at 1080p and like the picture's all blurry and stuff because it's trying to upscale to 1080p when it's not. It literally works at 1080p. I don't understand. I don't get it.
No one knows.
I've never been that confused. I've had
TV's
other
special.
TVs that are like, oh, we work at 1080p and don't. They work at like 720. This one's like, I work only at
Yeah.
720, 1080. I don't get it. How does it do this?
No one knows.
Anyway,
That has one special TV.
This will be this is the special episode about technical specs of all sorts of different things.
The 8K TVs.
8K TVs.
And bringing back the Dreamcast.
Bring back the Dreamcast, 8K TVs, and the Switch 2.
Yep.
Anyway, I guess we don't really have much more to say about the Switch 2. It'll probably be announced next month. I'm gonna take a guess.
Eventually.
Let's take a guess. Do I have a piece of paper or something with me right now? I have my whiteboard. I'll write it down somewhere later. Let's put a date in each to when we think the Switch 2 will be
okay.
announced.
What is the date today?
And we'll see who's. What's the date today? Today is the time of recording. It is the 24th of September.
Yeah.
But what date do you think it'll be when the Switch 2 gets announced?
I don't know,
I'm gonna say.
to be
The-
honest.
I'm gonna say the 14th of October.
I was gonna say 2 weeks, 3 weeks sounds about right, I think. But I don't know what date that is.
Oh, we can't really do a challenge with that. We're too close to each other.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That sort of makes sense. I guess like the Switch 1 was revealed like in October of 2016. Oh my gosh, it was revealed in 2016.
Yep.
I was there when it was
It
revealed.
was.
I woke up the next morning and saw that it was revealed. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 20th.
Yeah, 20th.
The 20th of October. Oh, that's what I'm
Okay,
gonna go
we'll see who gets closer.
with. What if it ends up being like the 16th or something?
Right in the middle.
17th is
I don't know
probably
what
the-
our prize will be, however, it's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be a
Let's split it.
an imaginary gold star. There we go.
Yay. What I've always wanted.
That's enthusiasm there. Anyway, what are we happening with polls?
Who knows? We have got 2. One says it's good. The name for Reforge. One said it's good. The other said no. They'd rather something else.
That's fair.
No one's indifferent.
No one was in the. No one was indifferent. I like that. No, No one could. I guess it's very difficult to be indifferent on the internet.
That's true.
Oh god. And our poll for this week will be something to do with TVs.
Something.
Which resolution do people prefer, 4, 8, or 60? Within 32, because why not? Anyway, anything on the Fire Emblem side of things?
We've got like 5.
Okay. Do I need to
I
go
think-
get some tea while you're speaking again?
No, no.
Well, I haven't done that before.
I should hopefully be able to explain it simply. Hopefully, maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah.
The first one is Group 8. Okay, that's what we're up to. And the female version of Morgan is winning, which is Robin's kid.
Okay.
The second person is someone from the other game. I'm assuming it's genealogy. Or whatever the one is after it.
Best thing to assume these days.
Next in line is one of the Awakening kids. 2 of the Awakening kids. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think you know either of them, actually.
May as well say their names anyway.
One of them is Severa, I think. That's how you say it. The other one's Jerome.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
The other one's Jerome.
She's also one
like
of the ones
Spartans.
that's, no, it's got like a Batman mask.
Oh god.
Alright, Severa's the one, the other one that I was trying to explain to you. It's also part of Fates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah. The next one, we've got one of the Fates kids that's one of those weird wolf, fox people thing. They're called kitsunes.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. And the other one is another Fates kid. It's Corin's best friend's kid.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. How many left? 3 left?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Next one is, you know, Owain from Awakening? It's Lys's kid.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, I'm sure you know him.
yeah, I do. I actually do know.
His- His kid in Fates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is, I think it's what ends up being Sigurd's daughter.
Oh.
Who's second?
I like you say what ends up being Sigurd's daughter, not who.
Oh, did I say what?
Yeah.
I thought I said who.
That poor kid.
Oh no, Julia.
Oh,
The next one, the male version of Morgan is winning. Both the Morgans are winning.
oh gosh. Too many Morgans.
Second is another Awakening kid. I don't think you know them either. Her
Okay.
name's Noir.
No, Noah.
Noir. Nowhere. Nowhere.
No
I
way.
think that's it. Oh wait, no, one more. One more. Is the kid from Fates.
Okay.
Yep, her name is Kale Dory.
Okay.
Yeah, and second is again. I'm assuming it's genealogy.
Wait, did you say
But do
Kale
name
Dory?
Arthur. Kale Dory, yes.
Ah, okay.
What?
Just, if it was like Kale Dory, I was like, well, that's a very fishy name.
Yeah, the other one's a guy named Arthur.
Okay.
Again, I'm assuming it's genealogy or whatever it is after.
Yeah. Probably. Oh god.
I've seen that guy in Heroes though. Arthur. He has a great artwork actually.
I like that. That's how you judge them.
That's how I judge them when I don't know them. Like, is your artwork decent?
Oh golly. Anyway, is that it for everything?
I think that's it.
Alrighty then. Neat. We managed to actually get a full
then.
episode of that. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Next week will be big old 3-0.
Yay!
Yay, we're turning 30 weeks old. Anyway,
So old.
I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening, and we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.